Silk Press on Finer Hair. Welcome back, y'all. So today, this video was recorded prior to me retiring, but I had to make sure that I had some good content for y'all popping off real quick. You know what I'm saying? But so my client here, she has finer hair. Okay, she does have a little bit of heat damage because prior to coming to me, she used to get her hair pressed out like every single week. Every single week. But we went in and we did a good color job on her hair. It's really, really pretty. It's good for her skin tone. It just brings out her eyes and everything that you will see later on. So for thinner hair, I like to go in with my round brush. You can use the paddle brush too, but I like to go in with my boar brush. It's one of my favorite brushes. I'll leave the link down below. I like to go in and create volume, right? So you see the way that I'm holding the round brush, I'm taking it up. I'm not holding the brush down like I normally do on my other videos. I'm taking it up because I want her roots to have a little bit more volume to it, okay? And I'm taking my time with it. You can see as I'm taking the boar brush through it, it's getting a little thicker. It's giving that appearance of it being a little thicker while also making sure that her hair is as straight as possible. So I'm taking in my boar brush, I'm taking my time, I'm rolling it, I'm lifting the brush up away from her nape to create that volume. Also, while you're doing this, you want to make sure that you're getting the hair as straight as possible. This is the key to a silk press. Like, don't just blow out the hair just for it to be dry. Like, you really want to make sure that you take your time with every single client, okay? So that's the section in the back. Now we're going to start with the middle section. It's the same technique, but I'm going to be starting kind of at the ends first and still giving it some volume. With the middle part, I'm going to be going back and forth with the boar brush. I'm going to be flipping it over and under because I still want to have that volume, but I also want to make sure that her roots are as straight as possible. Like I said, you can use the paddle brush, but I'm going in with the boar brush because I want her hair to have that thicker effect. I want that volume. I want that, that density in her hair. You can already see how thick it is. Like, look at it, y'all. Look at how thick it is, and we haven't even gone through to do anything else. It just looks amazing, even the color. So with the top, you still want to do the same thing. With me, I teach a lot of classes offline too, and I'll leave those links down below. I do have more detailed videos on my silk press methods, color, cutting, marketing. I have all of those videos down below, as well as the products that I use, which is all of my products, Healthy MFN Hair, and I'll leave the link to my website down below. But with the front, you still want to do the same thing. I'm still creating volume. I'm still giving those roots that extra oomph or, volume at the root so that her hair will look thicker. Every time I'm blowing out hair, I want to make sure that the hair is smooth, okay? Even though her hair is thinner, I still want to have smooth roots, smooth edges. You see the way I'm pulling the brush away from her hair? I don't like to use a lot of edge control. To me, edge control is kind of getting played out. I don't like the greasy look. I like the soft, natural, flowy look. And when you are using too much edge control to cover the fact that the edges were not as smooth, it can get cakey and crusty, okay? And for me, I like sexy, beautiful hair, so that's why I really like to take my time around the edges. This is the finished product of us blowing out her hair. It looks like we put a flat iron to it, but we did not put a flat iron to her hair at all. So I am going to go in and trim her ends, but I've already done this before I did this part. I have just applied some of my hair and scalp serum, which is on my website. It is amazing. It is all natural. It is for the hair and the scalp. It's going to make everything come together, okay? This serum is just changing hair lives day by day, so make sure that you go cop some. I'm gonna section her off here. These are not gonna be like my normal vixen curls, but I am gonna go in and give her some body because we are gonna go in and silk wrap her hair. Of course, with every single silk press that you do, please make sure that you get the kitchen, get that back area. I do not like to see a beautiful press and then when they go to comb the hair, it's coarser in the back than it is in the rest of the hair. You have to make sure that the hair is consistent. The edges, the back, everything needs to be consistent. The texture when you're going out to silk press the hair needs to be consistent, okay? So just make sure that you are paying attention to detail because this is so important. The last couple of years, people have been asking me, oh, do you teach one-on-ones? Do you have more classes? Because I love your YouTube channel. I've learned so much, but I really want to learn more. Yes, like I said, I have all of those classes down below. If you love my YouTube channel, if you love the content and the value that I give, then you will really love my live classes. Some of these classes are pre-recorded and they last about 2 to 3 hours. So just imagine all of the information that you will be getting in my live classes, okay? With these curls, I'm not looking to have a certain look, but I am making sure that my curls are uniform. Okay, I'm not just curling just to curl. I want to make sure that these curls are still uniform, even though I'm going to go in and silk wrap her hair, because that is going to matter when it comes to the outcome. When I go to comb out her hair, the way that I'm curling right now plays an important part. So you see how slow I'm taking the iron, and I'm making sure that my curls are laying right. Okay, that's so important. Beautiful, look at that. And please excuse the back. This was the day before I moved out of my suite, y'all. So I had stuff like bare as hell in there. But yeah, so I went in with my Y2 comb and you see the volume in her hair. This is what I'm talking about. It does not matter the length. It does not matter the density. It does not matter like nothing. Texture does not matter. When you know what you're doing, you can create any look. Her hair is normally very thin and very fine, but you see how much body that we gave her? We did this together. Me and you did this together, okay? We did this. Look at this. This is beautiful. And I have convinced her, even though I'm no longer behind the chair, I may bring her back for another video and lighten her up a little bit. But this was her first time getting a lighter color like this, so she was very nervous. But all in all, it came out very well. It complemented her skin tone, her eyes, and the body is just there. Body yaddy yaddy. This was her first time seeing it in the mirror because she was not looking. She said that her husband is going to love it. She loved it. She loved how it had body and it wasn't too much, and it was just enough for her for the spring/summer. And baby, we did that. Just look at it. Just I had to take her outside so that y'all could see the body, the shine. Okay, mind you, I did not put a whole lot of serum. I did not put a whole lot of, oil and all of that stuff. I am a firm believer in letting the product do what it's going to do. Let the products melt into the hair, y'all. Okay? Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Insta. Peace.